Hello everyone, it's Casty and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my bookshelf tour and I'm super excited about it. Don't have the most books, but I cherish this so much. It means the world to me, so I hope you guys enjoy it as well. I've been contemplating changing how I organize my books, and so they might change. You might get another bookshelf tour in the near future, but I decided to keep it this way for now. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. Both of those would mean the absolute world to me. My Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, and Amazon wishlist will be linked in the description box below. If you're interested in checking any of those out, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload from me. The way I organize my book is by genre, and then within genres, I do it by height, just because to me it's pleasing to the eye, and I also at this point don't know if I could do rainbow shelves. I've also been considering doing something separating books that I have read and that are unread, but at this moment I have way more books that are unread, so I think we're gonna wait to do that until like a little bit later in the year when I have more books that are read. So yeah, by genre and by height. Certain books aren't by each other even though it's the same author because they're different heights, and that just would bother me personally. It's just a personal thing at the moment. May change. I'm gonna pull out every single book except for these ones that are stacked here and here, just for practicality. That is literally super hard, but you will see the covers of every single other book. And I also filmed my entire physical TBR video. If you want to know which books I haven't read on my shelves, definitely check out that video. But yeah, let's actually finally get in to the book shelf tour. If I'm shaky, I'm sorry. I'm a shaky person. I don't know. Okay, let's get started. So on this top shelf here, we'll just do an overview. This is my contemporary and fantasy, but we'll start here on my contemporary side. So we have If I Stay and Where She Went by Gail Forman, which are a little series. I actually love this movie, but I've never read these. Girls Like Us by Randy Pink. American Royals by Catherine McKee. Then we have Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. Then I have The Hate You Give and Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. The Henna Artist and the Secret Keeper of Jaipur, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, by Elka Joshi. The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Fat Chance Charlie Vega by Crystal Maldonado. Made in Korea by Sarah Suk. Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q Santanto. I'm not sure. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan. The Stepsisters by Susan Mallory. Brandon Sanderson's Skyward. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. The Beautiful by Renee Audier. But Carval by Stephanie Garber. Ninth House by Lee Bardugo. Crescent City / House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Goss. The Inheritance of Orquídea Divina by Zoraida Cordova. A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. And The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And that is the top shelf. Now the next shelf down is my romance shelf, and that is a quick little overview of it. The Ex-Hex by Erin Sterling. Just Last Night by Mahari McFarlane. Sweet Cute by Emma Lord. Instruction for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. Blackout by Danielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon. Along for the Ride, Dreamland, Keeping the Moon by Sarah Dessen. The Last Letter from Your Lover by Jojo Moyes. People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Red, White, and Royal Blue. And One Last Stop by Casey McCliston. The Dating Plan by Sarah Desai. The Bromance Book Club and Crazy Stupid Bromance by Alyssa K. Adams. After by Anna Todd. Waiting for a Star to Fall by Carrie Clare. The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. The Bride Test by Helen Huang. The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han. The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. 10 Rules for Faking It by Sophie Sullivan. The X Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. The Lucky One by Nicholas Sparks. Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. And Beach Read by Emily Henry. And again, there is an overview of that second shelf. And now we move down to thriller / mysteries, all those type of books on the next 3 shelves. Shadows by Alex North. Velvet Was the Night by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. The Night Swim by Megan Golden. The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. These Hollow Graves by Jennifer Donnelly. The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. Ace of Spades by Frida Abike Imide. Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Booley. The Last Time I Saw You by Liv Constantine. Disappearing Act by Catherine Stedman. The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. 13 by Steve Kavanaugh. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. The Girls Are Also Nice Here by Lori Elizabeth Flynn. Never Saw Me Coming by Vera Curran. The Guest List by Lucy Foley. The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell. The Wrong Family by Taryn Fisher. Every Vow You Break by Peter Swanson. 8 Perfect Murders by Peter Swanson. Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Not a Happy Family, The End of Her and Someone We Know by Sherry Lapina. Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. That Summer by Jennifer Weiner. Again, a nice little overview of this shelf. Then we go down a shelf. Local Woman Missing by Carrie Kubika. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Good Girl, Bad Blood. And As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson, and this is the Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. One of Us is Lying and One of Us is Next by Karen M. McManus. I think I saw something that there's gonna be another book, so right now it's just a duology, but it might be a trilogy. Then Two Can Keep a Secret, The Cousins, and You'll Be the Death of Me, also by Karen M. McManus. I really enjoy her writing. Maybe you can tell. The Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldovsky. Sadie by Courtney Summers. People Like Us by Dana Mell. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Girls Like Us by Christina Alger. Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes. Behind the Red Door by Megan Collins. The Mother-in-Law by Sally Hepworth. The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. Central Park by Gilmine Musso. This Lie Will Kill You by Chelsea Pitcher. I'm Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty. Verity by Colleen Hoover. The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. The Chain by Adrian McKinty. Truly Devious. The Vanishing Stare. And The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson, and that's the Truly Devious main trilogy. A little overview of this shelf, and my cat has come to join us. Say hello. Hi. Another mystery / thriller shelf. If you can hear my cat, she's just hanging out with me now, so. First, we have The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. The Mother Next Door by Tara Lakowski. The Couple Next Door by Sherry Lapina. The Next to Die by Sophie Hannah. She wants to get the attention. The One by John Mars. The Rumor by Leslie Cara. When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. Never Have I Ever by Jocelyn Jackson. The Secret Life of Cece Wilkes by Diane Chamberlain. For Every Fear by Peter Swanson. The Woman in the Window, Before She Knew Him by Peter Swanson, Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. Then I have the entire Pretty Little Liars series, I think 18 books. But then I have The Perfectionist, also by Sarah Shepard, But Guilty by Laura Elliott, and Every Step She Takes by K.L. Armstrong. And there is our little overview of that shelf. And then we just have this final shelf down here. Over here is just random astrology, psychology, makeup, yoga. Like, there's a little bit of everything over there. But here is also a little bit of everything. Lost Girls by John Glatt. And then we also have The Family Next Door by John Glatt. These are both true crime books. Confession of Serial Killer, The Untold Story of Dennis Rader, The BTK Killer by Catherine Ramsland. Killer Book of Serial Killers, The Forest City Killer by Vanessa Brown. Sons of Cain, A History of Serial Killers from the Stone Age to the Present by Peter Vronsky. True Crime Addict, How I Lost Myself in the Mysterious Disappearance of Maura Murray by James Renner. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. My mom gave me this because she read it. Badass Habits by Jen Sincero. Cultish by Amanda Montell. The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. The Sun and Her Flowers by Ruby Carr. Murder, Madness, and Mayhem, 25 Tales of True Crime and Dark History by Mike Brown, the host of the Dark Poutine podcast. And yeah, that's my last shelf on my bookshelf. So, we made it all the way down through all the books that I own. Yay! Alright, so that is my entire bookshelf tour and book collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below how you organize your bookshelves. I really like seeing how everyone organizes their bookshelves differently. I think it's really fun. I hope you enjoyed this bookshelf tour, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. Both of those would mean the absolute world to me. Again, my Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, and Amazon wishlist will be linked in the description box below. If you're interested in checking any of those out, make sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!